Greetings everyone, this is Sherman Browne and welcome to week 92 of AIMHigh Insights. You know, it's funny, I was talking to a mentor of mine and he said something that was very powerful to me. He said, you know, Sherman, the biggest gap between poverty and prosperity comes from one element, and that element is ignorance. It's just that people don't know what they don't know. And because they don't know and they don't have the information, they don't recognize what opportunities are available to them. So when he said that, I thought about it and I said, well, if the biggest gap between poverty and prosperity is ignorance, that means the thing that we would need to close that gap would need to be enlightenment and education. I believe the more information we get, the more that we know, the better we could use the information. But if you don't know what you don't know, then you are in a state of being unconsciously incompetent. You see, you just don't know what you don't know. But here's the thing, once you get some enlightenment, once you get some information, then you recognize and you become consciously incompetent. And what do I mean by that? Meaning now you are conscious of all the things that you didn't know. And now that you have that information, if you begin to apply it, you move on to another stage. This stage is what we call conscious competence. And what that basically means is now you know what you didn't know and you started to apply the things that you learned. So you become consciously competent and you get good at doing things, getting more information and applying that information. But here's the state that I really want us to get to. I want it to become so natural for us to continue learning, continue getting information, continue using this information to help us rise to the next level, that we will get to the point where we're unconsciously competent. Meaning that we're competent without even knowing how competent we are, because we're just naturally in a state where it becomes second nature to us to always continue learning and always continue using what we've learned to grow to another level. So where are you at today on the grid? If I was to ask you, are you unconsciously incompetent? Are you consciously incompetent? Are you consciously competent? Or are you unconsciously competent? Where on the grid would you say that you are? I know it sounds a little confusing, but I want you to rewind this, play it a couple times and really break this down. Think about where you are and determine to yourself, do I need to learn more? Do I need to get information? The answer for all of us should be yes, because if you're not learning, that means you're dying. If you're learning, you're growing and you're getting better, you're getting bigger, and you'll continue moving forward. This is Sherman Browne reminding you to keep your ambition, inspiration, and motivation high.